Welcome back, guys, to Alan Wake, the Remastered Edition. It's our full playthrough here, guys. Already an hour in, and I am really enjoying this. I can't wait to see what's up next. This is my first time actually playing all the way through it. So, thank you for joining me, guys. You know the drill. Let's get to it. I'm actually afraid to go over the corners and edges. Like this, like, maybe for like an off-camera playthrough, I will be more adventurous that way. As for sorry, I thought I was gonna fall off the edge because there's no boundaries now. I actually love that. No, I do. It adds a little more sense of risk and reality to the adventure. The fact that I could potentially openly jump over this crevasse and die. Okay. All right, guys.
Hello?
There's no crouching. There's jumping and running. No crouching. There's an odd light source up ahead. That feels weird. Like part of my dream.
Hello? Is someone there?
Oh dear.
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
You have found manuscript pages. You can access them with the menu button. Here, let's check it out. Oh, there's a lot of missing pages. Look at this. Find this page in nightmare difficulty mode. Oh, man. Completionist. The completionist in me has to play this on nightmare mode to find three pages are only unlocked in nightmare mode. That's nuts. That is nuts. Okay, the title page of the manuscript
by Alan Wake.
All right. Wake attacked by a shadowy murderer.
The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, nothing else. Nothing else is found. All right. I love that. I also love the fact that it's narrated. That is cool. Episode 1, Nightmare. Ha! That is cool. I love it. Awesome. Reach the gas station. That is the current goal. I am so excited to be playing this, guys. Like, actually, like, dedicating some time to actually play all the way through it. I know I'm going off the beaten path. I might be missing something on the beaten path. There we go. A little bit of running here. Oh, I thought I saw something shiny. No? Alright. Forgive me, guys, if my running looks a little erratic, but I'm kind of like looking around for collectibles. Partially. Reach the gas station.
Please! I've been in an accident!
Uh-oh. What? There's light up ahead. Rapids. Creepiness. Oh my goodness. Reach checkpoint. Good. Okay. Less time going back.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
I mean, you hope, dude. Like, that is the thing we hope through all this. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Oh, here we go. Alright. Oh, into a junkyard, presumably.
Anybody
Maybe?
there? Please! I've been in an accident!
That's the edge. We don't want to do that. We're not trying to kill ourselves here. Not yet.
Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident! I need help! Listen,
Deposit.
I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in
Oh.
Carl Stucky. To meet you, non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square. Fair and square.
Where is he? Oh, is that just him? Are we not being chased by him? Is this him? Someone is very dead right here. What? Are we being chased by him? I feel like I need to get out of here. Oh my gosh, I'm in a maze. Oh, not cool with the... Ooh, collectible. It's like, ooh, piece of candy. At the same time, not okay. Not okay with whatever's coming after me. Like, I can't climb up anything, can I? Nope. Not happening. Oh, lordy. This is concerning. Whoa! Ah! No. No, don't hurt me. I don't want to die, not yet. At least not for my dreams. Whoa! There goes the shadowy axe man. I know, you're like, why aren't you running straight for where you need to go? It's because I'm collecting. It's because I'm collecting, I'm sorry. Oh, dear God. Oh, get off of me, get out of me. No! No!
Two birds.
Why? Okay, yep, if this was nightmare mode, we'd be screwed.
See the sight.
No! No, I'm trying to dodge you, bro. I don't have any weapons yet. The previous weapons I had were a dream.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
Yes, another reference. Flashlight and gun, here we go. Just like your dream, dude. Oh, yeah, let's go. Switch weapons and throwables. Okay, that's all you have? Just this? Alright. Dude.
Bring your
Ammo?
trying.
I don't need to reload. Don't need to reload because we're here. Use the phone.
Yes.
Straightforward Sheriff Station. How may I help?
Hello? Hello?
Oh, okay, we're stuck in here.
This is bad.
What? Holy crap. What? What? He's knocking the whole thing. Oh my gosh. What? Oh. He knocked the whole thing over the edge. Wow. Wow. That's intense. Didn't expect I did not expect that to happen.
The bulldozer had gone over the cliff with the office. I hoped Stucky had suffered the same fate, but I wasn't planning on staying to find out.
Yep, nope, you definitely shouldn't. Doesn't sound like a good idea.
There were more of them.
Oh! Turn on. There we go. There we go, reload. Insert battery. Ooh. Yep, battery's low.
Concussion. I never
Inconceivable.
fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something.
Yeah,
There were no
more
bodies.
like
It
something,
just
bro.
disappeared. I
Something,
was
not
dreaming.
someone.
It felt real enough to make me sick.
I kicked that. Did that turn on lights? It looks like it did.
The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
Bro, that was like...
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Awesome. We don't care who. We're gonna take this. Pick up flare gun. Pick up flare gun ammo. Alright, we got all the things. 3, yes. Alright, just like the intro. The intro arrow there. Okay. So apparently the light will show off certain things, which is good. Not always a clear indication of what. Revolver ammo. Yes, please. Now it's on. I feel like it wasn't on before. Yep, the arrows showed us to go over there. Side note, we kind of figured it out ourselves, if we're being honest. Gonna check the corner here real quick. For collectibles, because, you know, things are hidden in games. Alright, guys. So far, super stoked about what has happened and what we're doing. Like, super curious now. Like, whoa. Okay. Alright. Oh no, battery is almost dead. Can I... Uh-oh. Yeah, I'd like you to, like, leave me alone. I know that's not gonna happen. Ah, hey. Picking up batteries. Oh, get off me. Oh, bro. Not good. Also, like, put that weapon away. Sharp things, not cool. Don't like it. I see something over here. What's this? Pick up manuscript page. Hey, I'm glad they glow at night. Like, how else would I collect them? Am I right? Still trying to reach the gas station. Hey, real quick. Rose daydreams about Wake.
Rose knew she had been gushing, but right now, she didn't care. As far as she was concerned, her brief meeting with Alan Wake was literally the high point of her life. She watched as he got in the car with his wife. She was pretty, confident, at ease with Wake. Not like Rose. They were perfect for each other. She'd have given anything to be called their friend.
Yikes. There's some mental something going on with that one. Absolutely. Okay, that looks... Oh, yep. Every horror game, I see electricity, I walk up to it, I'm like, that looks dangerous. It always shocks me. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, what just happened? Hi, hello.
What the hell was that?
What? Yeah, what? What was that? Go away, Crow. I'm willing to waste battery life on you. Now, back here. I'm gonna need more batteries soon. That much feels certain. I think we're going the right way. I'm not sure, guys. I honestly don't remember much past this point. I think we're going in the right direction.
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Oh, here we go. Careful across the log there, sir. Mr. Allen. Be extra careful, man. Yeah, look, I mean, it looks like rapids. We definitely don't want to be going down that way. That looks freaky. Reach the gas station. Uh-oh. I'm just clearly sinking. Oh, what? What? Someone talking to me over there? Someone being disrespectful?
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
No, we don't need that. We don't need stalkery. That's just not something we're down with. Alright, I feel like we're in a pretty open area. Yep, the fog is thick, but you know what? We can work with that. I feel pretty comfortable moving around. Holy crap. There look like things I could collect over there. I wonder, is there an easy way to get to it or no? Let's find out. Let's deviate for just a moment. We wanna figure things out, guys. I mean, we wanna collect all that we need. Or, well, you know, we want to get the goods. We want to get all the... Whoa! Come on, dude. Don't be dropping yourself in there. It ain't worth it, man. It ain't worth it. Okay, nice and steady. Nice and steady. Ain't gonna freak out. Ah, hey. Pick up manuscript page. Here we go. Oh, way down here. It's like skipping around quite a bit. Barry's arrival.
Barry Wheeler was bouncing off the walls. He jumped on a plane after his calls were ignored by both Al and Alice for several days. It could mean that they were both on a second honeymoon, but Barry didn't buy it. Al had been way too unstable for that, not sleeping, messed up. Barry had years of experience dealing with Alan Wake, and he couldn't ignore it. Something was wrong.
Oh, I just name dropped myself in this manuscript. It's kind of like, what? Really weird. Okay, I wasn't necessarily trying to grab that. I mean, I didn't come over here for that, per se. But that's good that we found that. I'm kind of curious, is there anything else? Because there looks like there's something over there, but I don't think I can get to it. Not safely, anyway. Yeah, that looks like death. I mean, it looks like, it looks like a direction I don't want to be in. What's this, though? I feel like this is a very big... Whoa! Oh, does it not want us to go up there? Is that not explorable? Alright, I'm not going to push my luck right now. Let's get back to the main path. I know this is not... Whoa! No! Shoot! Nope, don't fall. Dude. Ah, the water moving while I'm running is kind of disorienting and not good. Yeah. Okay. Ooh! 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 We found a collectible. A thermos. No, there's no map for us to verify where this is. So you guys just gonna retrace my crazy steps, I guess, if you want to find them yourself. I don't know if there's a... Okay, yep, that's collected. That's good. We're gonna leave that alone now. I don't feel like retracing that step. You know what I mean? Like, that's a step we don't want to see again. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Hi. Hi. Nope. Nope. Get off me. I want to shoot you in your head and kill you. Yep. There we go. Oh dear Lord. You're behind me. Not good. Okay. Batteries. And let's reload the revolver. Quick. Get off me, dude. Get off me. Oh, that was a glorious headshot, by the way. Man, you guys just kind of came out of nowhere. You could say they came out of the shadows. Sorry, guys. That was a horrible dad joke. But not one I'm likely to not make again. I have kids. So, dad jokes are inevitable. Alright, let's stop wandering. This is feeling weird. This whole, here we go. Let's go up the rocks. Ooh, we can go up the rocks. Okay. Oh, hey, here we are. Reach. Okay. I think so. Oh, things are gonna happen here. There's a maze of things around here. I'm gonna check over here real quick. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Nope, I don't want to drop down. That sounds painful and unnecessary, but we are gonna we're gonna circle around
The
a little.
staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
I know. I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to look around and find things. By find things, I mean, you know...
I couldn't stay here. There had to be a way to get up there.
Bro, relax. You're just... You're being the mischievous writer who wants to find collectibles. Although, hashtag if this were reality, I don't think you'd be thinking there are collectibles. Hey, revolver ammo, yes. Revolver, oh, more? Oh, lots of revolver ammo. Little bit of batteries, that's good. Alright, well, I'm feeling pretty confident and casual about what's going on here. You know, because nothing's, like, outwardly attacking me yet. So that makes me feel a little okay with collecting. Hey, look, here's a thermos. I saw it. I saw it from a mile away. Side note, an interesting side note, maybe you will agree with me or you won't. I don't think there is a stamina bar in this game.
With all this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
I mean, agreed, sir, but more or less what I was trying to say is I think I can run without wearing out. I don't know. I don't think there's I don't think there is a stamina bar, you know? Like RPGs that were like, oh, you're out of breath, you need to stop for a minute. Yeah, so far I'm just running non-stop, and hey, there's another dune. And another one. Oh, let's reload fast. Oh, there's a few of you. There are a few. Oh, what? What? Did someone get me from behind? Whoa. You know what? We're gonna. Oh, what is it? What do you hit me with? Are they shooting? Oh, they're throwing things at me. Are you throwing things at me? I don't know, but I don't feel like waiting to find out. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things. Now, you know, in traditional video games, enemies would drop crap. This is obviously a little more on the realistic side, supernatural things aside. Yeah, what do I mean by that? Well, they didn't drop anything. Okay, power was given to that thing, which is like really far away. Wait a minute. This thing, yeah? Yes. Move log lift. Right here, maybe? I think that'll work. Let's try it. Okay, so yeah, that should make a bridge right there. Okay, we should be able to cross over that. Now, where to go? Wonder what that log does. Ooh, a ladder. Here we go. Yes, let us climb. Alright, we're finally getting somewhere here, guys. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Does this work? Can we cross it? I'm nervous, you know. Whoa! Oh, alright. I didn't think I was going to make that stupid thing. Let's go back to the... Ooh, there's a hut here. What's this? Ooh, shotgun ammo. Yes. Yes, please. Shotgun ammo. Reach gas station. Oh, what is this?
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and who'd keep you company all night long if I weren't? Yeah, it looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walkies.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Oh, Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but he was just too dumb for his own good.
Well, Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
You have a good night now.
That was a lengthy little bit of side story in the game. I like that. That's cool. All the voice acting is really good in this game. Ooh, this wasn't on before, was it? These are, I think, are called safe havens. The, sources of light that heal you. Okay, this looks like indication I need to go up this way. Ooh, another manuscript. Here we go. Wake finds pages.
At first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice.
Crazy. But again, yeah, I love all the extra story. It's not just run and gun and jump scares. It's got some good story to it. Let's see, okay.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state.
Ooh, that sounds like a possessed... What's his name?
Is second best. The famous dog is...
Bro, you sound cooped up, dude. Sorry, I'm just feeling like I need to be very alert. I don't know what we're gonna find here. I know I'm deviating here, but again, there's a lot of extra space over here. Hopefully, wandering isn't gonna get us killed. Oh! Well, it could. It might. Oh! These guys are a bit stronger. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now, something I noticed, guys, is that if you wait long enough, the battery actually recharges. Oh! God. Come on. Yeah, see, if you wait long enough, it actually recharges. So if you're good, you actually can keep a lot of battery. It's actually kind of surprising. Come on, get rid of you guys. I don't like that throwing axe business you guys are into. I wonder if they're endless or if we're actually gonna, reach a limit. Ooh, another manuscript. Sweet, probably wouldn't have found that TV in the gas station.
I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
Ooh. Extra creepy. are almost to the gas station, I think. At the very least, we're in a safe haven. Whew. Yes, please. Oh, there is definitely something down here. Whoa!
I never touch salad, no. A man like me needs a hefty
That's freaky.
meal. Not for the day.
Oh dear, proceed at your own risk. Freaky. Oh no. Go. Yes, take them all out, please. Whew. That was very effective. Okay. Ooh, another manuscript page. Here we go.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help. But I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice.
Oh, we haven't even met the sheriff yet. That's weird. Okay, what's in here? Ooh, batteries. Ooh, shotgun. Looks like we would have got that no matter what. Oh, can I use that chainsaw? That looks fun.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, two new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses.
Oh my
Perhaps
gosh.
he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. In Night Springs.
I love that. That's awesome. There's like a full-blown episode of like the Twilight Zone, but it's called Night Springs. Yeah, I didn't expect that full episode to play like that. I'll leave it in because I think it's interesting. I think that's cool. Alright, the button I just pressed should have opened the... Here we go, here we go. I don't know what doing that did. Oh, this is freaky. Oh, the heavy shadows. I'm gonna be fighting something. Oh, I am full. I'm actually full of revolver ammo. That's awesome. Oh dear. I like that. Oh! Oh! Oh, here we go.
The engine!
Nope. Oh dear, oh dear.
And fatal!
I want to hit him all at once.
This place cool! Destroyed! That red car!
Okay, come on, where are you? Oh, is he like a boss or something? Like that guy keeps coming in and out. Oh, I think I just... Oop, whoa. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Wait, did I just unlock that or close it? It's like stuck. Okay. Oh, we gotta keep a strong eye on this guy. There we go. Dude.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come.
Oh, that was Stucky.
Assuming I'd reached the lights of the gas station alive.
That one of the quirky locals. Oh. Alright, that was cool. Alright, on to the objective, guys. I don't wanna... This is already a long episode so far. Wasn't sure where we're gonna end this, but... Ooh, well, we will grab... Man, I am so out of breath. Alright, where are we going? Where are we going? Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. Finally, that thing opened. Oh, it's right up ahead. Here we go. Let's do it. Oh, come on.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
Hey. Yeah, that was somewhere at the beginning of the game, I remember. Huh. Okay, there must be an entryway here somewhere. Where are we going? Where do we need to go?
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
Of course it feels comforting. We're gonna find shadows left and right. Ooh, one more manuscript.
Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. A feeling caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him.
Well, I guess we need to go into the gas station.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
Yeah, you were literally picking up the manuscripts and reading your own story, dude.
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
What?
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Dude. Yeah, I feel like you're losing your mind a little bit there, sir. Shanrose. Deerfest. For the children, Bucktooth Charlie. Don't miss the legendary Deerfest parade. Oh yes, we need the phone.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker. You are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake. Not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.